For week 7, you're going to be conducting college or job research. So you are going to have a choice in your assignments for this week. If you're planning to transfer, you're going to go the college route. If you're planning to go directly into employment, you're going to go the job route. So in terms of assignments to complete, what you're going to have to complete by the end of week 7 is a college or a job search questionnaire, whichever one you want to complete. Now, what you're going to have 2 weeks to work on is your college or job research project. So this project is not going to be due until the end of week 8, but I do want you to go ahead and start on it in week 7 as it is an extensive research project. In terms of resources to start on your project, the first section of resources deals with resume writing. So if you choose the job research project, you are going to have to draft a resume. One tool that I really want to point out is this section right here that says online tools to build resumes. So I don't expect you to start from scratch when you write a resume. There are some awesome tools out there that you can plug in your information. It'll build a resume for you. There's so many templates out there that are free that you can use to build a resume. So make sure you check out that section here. There's another section in your lesson resources on interviews. So you will have to draft some interview question answers as part of your job research project. So this section is going to go over everything interviews here. The last section is helping those that choose the college research project. The first link here says University Research Resources. Use those resources to do your project, as that's going to give you some links to help you answer some questions that have some statistical questions. So for example, if I ask, what is the undergraduate population? There's a lot of websites out there where you can put in your college of choice and it'll give you all of that statistical data. So if you're struggling with finding answers, make sure you use these resources here. Now, some other things that I'm giving those that are doing the college research project, there are universities in North Carolina that offer $500 semester tuition. You absolutely cannot beat that. So make sure to check out NC Promise tuition information. NC Degree Finder, so if you know what degree you want and you want to find a university that has it, this is going to pull information from all 16 public universities and you can do a search there. This is going to give you a link to all the private institutions. This link is going to give you information about reverse transfer. So what that means is if you don't complete your degree with Carteret, but then you go into the university level, you can then transfer those credits back to Carteret to then earn your associate's degree. And for all of you, when the time comes and you're ready to order your transcript, this is going to give you the link to do so. Now, in terms of assignments, again, assignment number 1 that's due at the end of week 7 is this questionnaire. You do not have to do both. You pick which one that you would like to complete. And then down here at the bottom, I have posted for you your research projects. There's not a place to submit them in week 7 because they're not due until the end of week 8, but really I would encourage you to go ahead and get started with them. I do want to show it to you real quick. Again, you're going to choose one. I'm going to show you the job research project first. For this project, what you're going to do is you're going to first research a company. So if there's a company that you would like to work for in the future, let's go ahead and research that company. This is really going to help you in terms of doing an interview at that organization. The second part of this project is drawing up some answers to some mock interview questions. So these are the most common questions that are asked during an interview. I want your answers to be usually around 5 to 7 sentences. That's usually about 1.5 minutes when you're talking verbally. And so there are 11 questions you're going to answer there. And then the last section here is you drafting a resume. I would encourage you, rather than drafting your resume right here in this document, I would encourage you to open up another document and draft your resume, and you can feel free to upload for your assignment both this document and your resume. Now, the other option in terms of your assignment, for those of you that are transferring, you have a college research project. You're going to be researching everything from basic demographics to admission information, tuition and aid, everything academics, and then everything about student life and support services. And then you're going to finally have an assessment of what you found out during your project. Now, a lot of this information is going to come directly from your university's webpage, but again, if it's a question that's asking you for some statistical data, make sure you go back up here under lesson resources and use that university research resources options that I'm giving you. If you have any questions at all about your questionnaire or about getting started with your project for this week, do not hesitate to reach out.